Welcome back to the next session of units and measurement. Friends, in the previous video we studied about the errors, absolute error, relative error, percentage error, and how to calculate the absolute errors, relative error, as well as how to express the relative error in terms of the percentage. And we solved one problem too. Then today, now we are going to study the combination of errors. But before that, what is exactly the meaning of combination of errors? Why these errors are occurring? Suppose if you carry out some experiments involving several measurements in the laboratory, they are associated with some errors. And if we carry out the experiment, at the end the result is also associated with the combination of these errors. I can say, if you are scored 98 marks in English, error is 2, that is 98, 100 minus 92. And if you take 97 marks in mathematics, then error is 3. If you take 99 marks in science, error is 1. If I combine only these three as a result, say 99, 98 and 97, there are 3 errors. One is 3, one is 2, one is 1. So altogether if I merge, then I'll get 6 as error. And if I take the average of that, then it become 98%. Result is 98%. Then the error is combination of all these errors. That is 3 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 6. That is divided by 3, because I have taken 3 subjects, then it becomes 2%. So in this way, the error is occurring in any measurement. At the end, it will combine with some other measurements and give rise to the result, and that result is also associated with the error. And this combination of all those errors. Friends, in the first topic, in the first and foremost, let us study the errors in sum, errors in difference, errors in product or multiplication, and errors are raised to the power. 4 types we are studying in this session. The first session, let us start one by one, that is error in sum. So to start with error in sum, certain physical quantity I have to consider. What I have to consider? Let us consider legs. A and B are 2 physical quantities. I am just considering 2 physical quantities, that is A and B. And if I carry out these experiment after taking A and B, I will get another one, that is Z. Z is the result of these 2 physical quantities. These 2 physical quantities. What the heading says, error in sum. If error in sum, if I want to calculate, then what I have to take? Z is equal to, that is final result is equal to, then I have to write, then Z is equal to A plus B. Say equation number 1. After this, A and B are the true values or the physical quantities. In the next, what I have to calculate? I have to calculate the absolute error. What is absolute error? Delta A, delta A1, delta A2, how we calculated in the previous class or previous video. Then let us start one more. Let's delta A be the delta A be the absolute error in the measurement of A. That means I am writing an exam of 400 marks, but in that 100 marks I have not scored 100 marks, I have scored something less than that. How much? Say 2, 3 marks or 10 marks, 20 marks, even 60 marks. Up to it's based on the student writing the examination. That is why they have taken the delta A be the actual direct measurement of A. Similarly, I will take delta B. Delta B the again one more absolute error. Absolute error in the measurement of B. Then here I measure two quantities, that is delta A and delta B. These are the two absolute errors while calculating the measuring the value of A and B. Next, I have to write delta Z. Delta Z be the absolute error in the final result of Z. Because what is Z here? Z is the result of these two physical quantities, that is A and B. That I have to write. Delta Z be the absolute error in the final result of Z. That means when I was calculating the value of A either increased or decreased. That I don't know how much it is increased or how much it is decreased. So for that I have to write is the measured value of A can be written as. So then now actually I wanted to measure A, I wanted to measure B, and based on that I am going to take sum of these two quantities and I wanted to get A, that is equation number 1. But in present case that is not happening. What is happening here? Z is changing something else. How it is changing? With respect to delta A it is changing. How it is changing? That means write that value. What is that? Measured value of A can be written as what have to write here? A plus or minus delta A. That I have to write. Similarly, the measured value of B can be written as B plus or minus delta B. As I say, the errors may increased value, may be the decreased value. It is not exactly the same. Then the final result, measured value of Z can be written as Z plus or minus delta Z. Three quantities I have written after the measurement of the value of A, the value of B, and the value of what? Z. Now, if you look at equation 1 says Z equal to A plus B because according to the heading that is errors in sum. Then if I go with equation number 1, from equation 1, if I take equation 1, what equation 1 says? I have to add both the quantities. So if I add both the quantities, then if I use these quantities, that is A Z plus or minus delta Z is equal to the first quantity. What is A? A now is termed as what? A plus or minus delta A, one bracket, plus, then B can be written as what? B plus or minus delta B. Then rearrangement of terms. If I rearrange, then will come Z z plus or minus delta z is equal to a plus b, one bracket, plus another bracket, delta a plus or minus delta b with the another bracket. Just open the bracket, rearrange the terms. Look at this. According to equation number 1, a plus b is equal to what? Z. So this is termed as what? Z. So this can be written as what? Z. So if I rewrite that, that becomes Z plus or minus delta Z is equal to Z plus or minus delta A plus or minus delta B. So this can be expressed in another way. Afterwards, cancel out the common terms. What are the common? Z is common. Just we cancel out the terms. Z cancel out. So afterwards, what is left over here? Plus or minus delta Z is equal to delta A plus or minus delta B. What I said at the beginning. If we carry out any experiment with any number of measurements, there will be some error in every measurement. And if you take out or if you carry out the experiment and if you come to the final result, the final result is also associated with the combination of all these errors. Look at this. This is the final result. These are the individual errors. At the end, the final result is equal to the sum of the absolute errors. That the result can be concluded. What I have to write? The maximum absolute error in the sum of two quantities is equal to the sum of the absolute errors in the individual quantities. That I have to write. After understanding this, so conclusion. What conclusion I have to draw here? Conclusion. So now conclusion becomes, hence the maximum absolute error in the sum, the maximum absolute error in the sum, the maximum absolute error in the sum of the two quantities, sum of the two quantities is equal to sum of two absolute error. Sum of absolute errors. In general, I have taken here. Actually, two absolute errors are there, but here I have taken in general absolute errors in the individual quantities. In the individual quantities. Look at this. What I have explained here. Once again, taking for a view. Let A and B are the two physical quantities. Z is the result of these two physical quantities. Then I can write Z equal to A plus B. Say equation number 1. Actually, I want to measure A, but what happened here? A changes to A plus or minus delta A. That means delta A is the absolute error in the measurement of A. Delta B is the absolute error in the measurement of B. Then delta Z is the absolute error in the final result of Z. Then instead of writing A, I can write A equal to plus or minus delta A, and B can be written as B plus or minus delta B, and Z can be written as Z plus or minus delta Z. Why I have taken plus or minus means the error may increase or error may decrease. As I said in the previous class, in the measurement of the LC or measurement of the length. If your master says draw a circle of 4.5 centimeter. What you will do? Either you will draw 4.4 or 4.6. Not exactly 4.5. If your product is very perfect, you can draw 4.5, or else what you will do? Either 4.4 or 4.6. That means what? The value error may increase or decrease. So it is based on that only. Then using the equation number 1, then I wrote here z equal to what? Instead of the place z I wrote z plus or minus delta s. Remaining two terms are written in the form. But a plus b is nothing but what? Z only from the equation 1. That is I have written here. A plus b equal to z. I replace a plus by z, then cancel out the z, then finally I arrive at the result. Delta z is equal to delta a plus or minus delta b. Then conclusion becomes the maximum absolute error in the sum of the two quantities is equal to the sum of absolute error in the individual quantities. Then after this, let us go to the next heading, that is called as error in difference. So if I take error in difference, what are the similar quantities? Error in difference. So if you go with error in difference, what are the things I am going to write here? Again same, that A and B are two physical quantities. Z be the result of these two physical quantities. In the place of then Z becomes what? A minus Z, because I am going to take difference A minus B. After taking that, let A be the absolute error in the measurement of A, let delta be the absolute error in the measurement of B, let delta Z be the absolute error in the final result. Here also I can express same thing. Measured value of A can be written as A plus delta S, delta A. Measured value of B can be written as B plus or minus delta B. Measured value of Z can be written as Z plus or minus delta Z. So from here, only our topic changes from this point. Let us see what happens here in this region. Again, borrow from equation number 1. If I take equation number 1, equation 1 implies. So what I have here? So in the place of Z, I have to write plus or minus delta Z. That is equal to A is there. A can be written as what? A plus or minus delta A. This one I have to write. And next thing is minus second term, that is B plus or minus delta B, that I have to write. Clearly write on plus or minus. Then open the bracket. If you want to open the bracket, I will write this side. So Z plus or minus delta Z is equal to A plus or minus delta A minus into plus minus B minus into plus minus minus into minus plus again delta B. Combine the terms. Once we combine, then we will get delta Z plus or minus delta Z is equal to A. Bring this minus B this side. This becomes a minus B over. Next thing is plus or minus. Then delta A plus or minus delta B. Afterwards, Z plus or minus delta Z is equal to what is A minus B? From equation 1, I can say A minus B is nothing but what? Z. I am replacing A minus by Z from equation number 1. Then plus or minus delta A plus or minus delta B. Z will cancel. So finally, delta Z is equal to delta A plus or minus delta B. Look at the result once again. Again, we arrived at the same result. That is, delta Z is equal to delta A plus or minus delta B. Look at the result again. Same conclusion again. The maximum absolute error in the sum of the two quantities is equal to the sum of absolute error in the individual quantities. Either the errors may increase the value or decrease the value. It doesn't matter. The final result or the final conclusion again becomes what? The maximum absolute error in the sum of the two quantities is equal to the sum of the absolute errors taken in the individual quantities. Friends, in the next video, we will study the errors in products or in the multiplication of the errors, and errors are raised to a power. Then what happens? That we will discuss in the next video. Thank you.